This critical message is from the emergency alert system. This is not a test. We interrupt your regularly scheduled programming to inform you of an imminent threat to public safety and well-being. An unknown number of detainees from Area 51 have escaped into the surrounding areas. They are to be considered armed and extremely dangerous. The escaped detainees are not to be approached under any circumstances. If you live in either Nye or Clark County, we strongly recommend evacuating to Las Vegas until further notice. Reports from Area 51 indicate that these detainees are each approximately 8 feet tall. They have been known to sway from side to side as they walk, and they usually cross their arms behind their back when running. They possess enough strength to lift small vehicles above their heads, and are able to see 3 times better than the average human in the dark. The escaped detainees also have the ability to control the actions of other living beings after sustained physical contact, including the actions of pets and/or livestock. If you see any erratic or strange behavior coming from any living thing, you are to leave the scene immediately and report the encounter to your local police. If you come into physical contact with any being that exhibits strange behavior, immediately call your local police to report your location before self-isolating to await further instructions. Area 51 has also indicated that harming the escaped detainees is a federal offense and should be avoided at all costs. This critical message is from the emergency alert system. This is not a test. We interrupt your regularly scheduled programming to inform you of an imminent threat to public safety and well-being. The detainees that escaped from Area 51 have continued to spread through Nye and Clark counties. Early reports indicate that there are as many as 200 escaped detainees, and there are as many as 300 civilians currently under the control of the escaped detainees. The cities of Beatty and Indian Springs have both been taken over. Local police forces in Nye County have been eliminated, and any remaining residents should evacuate to Las Vegas or Reno. The Nevada National Guard was deployed at 0600 hours, and a temporary base of operations has been established in Las Vegas. Reconnaissance reports from aerial drones have detailed a number of magnetic dust storms that were created by the escaped detainees. These dust storms have been nicknamed Brown Thunder by the National Guard. Brown Thunder will pick up and carry anything metal, including structures as large as gas stations. Winds inside the storms have been measured at over 170 miles per hour. There are some visual characteristics that differentiate Brown Thunder from ordinary dust storms, including massive amounts of electricity spiking from the front, a high-pitched screech originating from inside the storm, and sporadic loud booms, thought to come from the large debris caught in the storm banging against the ground. Being caught inside Brown Thunder is 100% fatal. If you see Brown Thunder approaching, your only solutions are to diagonally flee in the opposite direction, or to barricade yourself in an underground bunker comprised primarily of wood. If you see any strange behavior originating from a person, or if you see unfamiliar or unexplained seemingly natural phenomenon, report these incidents to your local police and then report it to the Nevada National Guard's liaison office at 775-687-0300. The National Guard revoked the previous mandate not to harm the escaped detainees. If you are armed with a projectile weapon and spot an escaped detainee, shoot to kill. This critical message is from the emergency alert system. This is not a test. We interrupt your regularly scheduled programming to inform you of an imminent threat to public safety and well-being. The entire state of Nevada has been overtaken by the Area 51 escaped detainees. The Nevada National Guard attempted a massive nocturnal assault on Indian Springs, which was previously believed to be the base of operations for the escaped detainees. However, intelligence on Indian Springs had been falsified by military personnel that were being controlled by the escaped detainees, and when the majority of the Nevada National Guard's forces left for the assault, the escaped detainees entered the Nevada National Guard base of operations and had sustained physical contact with senior military personnel. As a result, the escaped detainees were able to gain control of all of Nevada's military forces, subsequently spreading throughout the state and forcing sustained physical contact with anyone they encountered. The governor of Nevada has issued a state of emergency, along with the governors of Arizona and California. All remaining residents of Nevada, Arizona, and Southern California are required to evacuate to Utah, Oregon, or Idaho. Mandatory health screenings will be performed on all citizens crossing state lines. Refusal of the health screen will result in immediate termination. The President has authorized the use of tactical nuclear weapons to neutralize the growing threat that the escaped detainees of Area 51 pose to the country and its interests. With the fall of Nevada came the loss of Area 51, and the escaped detainees have reclaimed the use of their advanced military technology. Increased sightings of unidentified, cigar-shaped aircraft were reported throughout the state of Nevada and in certain parts of Arizona and Southern California. So far, U.S. military personnel have been unable to neutralize the aircraft. If you witness any unusual vehicles, or if you see any people acting in erratic or unexplained ways, please report these incidents to the Nevada National Guard's Liaison Office at 775-687-0300. The tactical nuclear weapons are scheduled to detonate at 0800 hours. May God have mercy on us all.